Oh my gosh. It's Saturday night on Mates of Fate. What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for being here. I see all kinds of friends in the chat already. We're so glad to have you. What the hell's going on, everybody? We have character art now. Holy shit. Not only did we get a bard who can sing, he can draw. It's the best thing ever. We have a couple different artists. Geoji was kind enough to do the art for Geoji and Lothane. I will send you guys links to all the socials for the art you see running through the stream and everything. That's so cool. I've never had a campaign with art before. Bring it. Listen. All right, so if you've never been here before, this is the home of our 2 Homebrew 5e campaigns. Usually we're playing Songs of Creation and Artima. Really awesome D&D campaigns that have been going on for a couple of years with a bunch of my really good friends. But 2 of those really good friends had a baby. So they got to do a baby thing right now. We miss them a lot. They'll be back eventually, and we'll start those campaigns again. But in the meantime, we're playing Lost Mine of Phandelver with new friends. And I love them already. And they're on time more than the original Mates of Fate are. Just saying. Listen, hey, let's go around the circle. And yeah, let's just say, okay, what's up? Where are you from? Marcel, would you be kind enough to go first, unless you got your mouth full, in which case last?
No, I'm good. Hey everyone, Marcel. You can find me on TikTok's the social that I prefer right now, but I'm on just about everything. TTTomes Guild. Check out TTTomes.com. Go ahead and go there. Give us some feedback. Sign up for our Kickstarter coming out. Our Kickstarter, if you know me, you know I've been talking about it for a while. Really happy to be here playing Brutalitar Glory Maeve. So thanks, Mates of Fate.
Oh, so excited to have you here. Geoji, this is your first time getting to do an intro in the beginning. Jesse, hey, what's up? Is there anywhere you want people to find you on the internet?
Again, like she said, I'm Jesse. You can find me on Twitch at GeoGverse right now, or you can also find me on TikTok as well. Acting a fool. Occasionally, I have some drawing stuff on there. Otherwise, I'm just on there being myself. That is, I forgot what the hell it was called. It's at Dagger Dollop. DAGURDOLUP.
Nice.
I'm very happy to be here and be a part of the stream. I'm pretty excited to play this bard. It's been kind of my dream character to play. Just haven't had a good campaign to play it, and so I'm really pumped and have been waiting all week to do this. So happy to be here. Thank you, Mates of Fate, for allowing me to be here. So
we're so glad to have you. You don't know the 50 Nifty United States song, do you? Is that just a Nat One Club thing? No?
I don't think so.
Well, I do. I'll put that on the milestone rewards goal, since I saw a different stream do it this week. Nat One Club, go check them out. It's all right. I'll teach all you guys. We can all send it together. Maeve, what's up? Hey, anywhere you want people to find you on the internet? Thanks for being here.
I'm Maeve. You can find me at Maeve Climber on Twitter. I also do art. And you can find me on Slices and Dices as well. I stream with them too. And right now I'm on loan to you guys, but you know.
Wait, loan? Or split custody?
I mean, I'm fine having more parents.
I mean,
you're not my real mom.
Matt's all right, but like, I'm a pretty decent Disneyland daddy. I'm just saying, like, pancakes for dinner, baby. So just think about it. Still, my good man. Where would you like people to find you on the internet? And you're muted.
Hi.
Hey.
I'm coming from Views from the Dungeon. I do their technical work there, and I also stream independently under Stone and Hat. I'm wearing a hat today. And I'm excited to play again. It's so fun. I love being here. I'm playing Lothane, a Water Ganassi druid.
Yeah, I love it. I have a couple weird things going with your art. I think I have 2 Lothanes on your screen right now. He is not like duplicated or anything. I'll fix that later. It's fine. It looks good.
Stacked.
I mean, he is pretty stacked.
He's really stacked.
I think he's the tallest one of all.
If you haven't already, it would mean a lot to us if you would hit the heart button and give us a follow, get notified when we go live. We usually play twice a week, at least right now. We're on every Thursday, and we're also trying to also... No, we're on every Saturday. Today's Saturday. Fuck, this part of it done. We're also trying to run Tomb of Horrors 5e on Thursdays. That's kind of happening, kind of not. If you like RPG-related memes, give me a follow on Twitter at Mates of Fate. And Instagram. Instagram's a really funny one. Twitter's just okay. You can catch our old episodes on YouTube if you want to catch up on Lost Mine of Phandelver. It's all up there. It is a little bit different than if you've ever played Phandelver before or watched Phandelver before. This one's a bit more special. I'm going to tell you why in a minute. If you want merch like stickers or a hoodie or a Mates of Fate pin or whatever, you can get it on matesoffate.com. You don't have to. You can. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. Thanks as always to our friends at Syrinscape for bringing us the awesome atmospheric music and sounds for tonight. Combat music. Not that we ever have that in this game. So check them out at Syrinscape.com. So with this campaign, if you haven't checked us out yet, the five of us have decided to do something really, really, really cool. We are raising money for the Trevor Project. We're just going to try and combat all the horrendousness in the world with a little bit of positive, because we can. We have a platform. Why not use it for something good, right? So if you haven't heard of the Trevor Project, they're this super stellar organization. The past 21 years, Trevor's worked to save young LGBTQ lives by providing support through free and confidential crisis programs like Trevor Lifeline, which is the only 24/7 crisis and suicide prevention lifeline offering free and confidential counseling to queer youth. They also run Trevor Text, Trevor Chat, Trevor Space, all free, confidential, secure, safe spaces for LGBTQ youth. Super good cause, very near and dear to my heart. But that's not all. If you use our link to make the donation, you'll see Nightbot running it in the chat, or I think you have a little Tiltify clicky click at the bottom. You can send one of our players a healing potion. If you'd like, make a donation of $10 and you can pick the player that goes to. They're going to need it because for a $25 donation, you can cause a wild magic surge in our game in real time. And not a normal wild magic surge. Oh no, that's too simple for us. We had our Discord community just create our own table of wild magic bullshittery, and it's been bonkers. We've had Brutalitart turn into a sheep. Tincture was possessed by a ghost. We've had an explosion of fog. It's been bonkers. It's going to continue to be even more bonkers tonight.
Those were just the last session.
That was just like last week. Super good cause. Even if you don't donate, hang out, spread the word. If you see us on socials, pass it on that we're raising money for something really amazing, and we're proud to do it. I will share, we have 2 milestone goals. I'm going to own it this week. If we meet our complete goal of $1,000, I will share on this stream a video of me at 6 years old lip syncing to the Ninja Turtle rap. I don't know why I said I would do it. I just was a little manic 3 weeks ago, and now that's happening. If we meet a milestone goal of $500, I will let the community pick what horror game they want me to live stream, knowing full well I am the world's jumpiest person. I hate scary things. I hate horror. I don't like being startled, and I scream a lot when I play scary things, which is why I don't play them. But my friends tell me that it's amusing to watch me play that on stream, so fuck it, I'll do it for charity. You get us a $500, you can pick the scariest game you can think of, and I will stream it. I will cry the whole time, and that will be on you. And on that note, let's play D&D. All right. I know how to do stuff. I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to turn this on. Everybody hear Syrinscape okay? How about some hero music?
I hear
That's pretty heroic.
All right. Friends in the chat, if Mike usually does audio for us. If my levels are messed up, can you please message me? Because I can't tell. It sounds great to me. Okay. Here's where our adventure has taken us so far. So the three of you, not the three of you, 3 in your number are adventurers on a journey from Neverwinter. you've been tasked with escorting a cart of supplies to Fandolin for your patron, a dwarf named Gundren Rockseeker. Along your journey, a bunch of stuff has happened. We've recapped that before. You have rescued the warrior Silda Hallwinter. And through Silda, you have learned that Gundren Rockseeker and his brothers have found the legendary mine of Wave Echo Cave, which is rumored to be home not only to vast mineral wealth, but also this wondrous forge of spells. Now, Silda had learned that the Cragmaw tribe had orders from someone called the Black Spider to seize Gundren and his map to Wave Echo Cave. So you all believe Gundren is currently being held captive at a place called Cragmaw Castle, but where that is, you're not sure. Late last week, you arrived in Fandolin to find the lands surrounding this brand new frontier town have been damaged by this group of ruffians known as the Red Brands. In addition to burnt trees, scorched fields of wildflowers, you also found 2 young women in scarlet cloaks using a trapped squirrel for archery practice. And then as this freak wild magic surge caused a sudden explosion of fog in the area, 2 of you were able to grab the squirrel, take it to safety, though the 2 Red Brands, you learn later, escaped in the confusion. You all found respite at the Stonehill Inn, where you were treated to the performance of a lifetime, I don't think I'm understating that, am I? By a one Geogi Dreamlove, an Eladrin bard in search of a muse. And in the morning, another wild magic surge caused Brutalitar to transform into a sheep. And while the rest of you ate breakfast, Brutalitar the sheep munched on the table, as well as Geogi's robes. And he stayed in that form until Geogi mocked him so viciously that it injured him out of his polymorph state back into a dragonborn. Hero's life for you. As Geogi was working out a contract with the other heroes to have his, to tag along with the group, as it were, another wild magic surge filled the room, and our friend Tincture was consumed by some kind of evil ghost, which caused, holy smokes, thank you for the donation, Grand Galore. We got 2 wild magic surges right out of the gate for this game. Jesus Christ.
Okay. Oh, fine, probably.
Tincture and Brutalitar came to blows so they could help the ghost leave Tink's body. They're both a little worse for the wear, but largely unscathed, other than you've all now, except for Geogi, have been thrown out of this inn in which you were been staying. Our heroes made their way to Barthen's Provisions, where they received their payment for delivering the goods for Gundren Rockseeker. And as you left the shop, you heard the tiny footsteps of a small halfling girl charging towards you. Blonde pigtails, barefoot, this handmade gray eye patch, wooden sword drawn, and she yelled at you,
"Ahoy, adventurers! Draw your weapons and face down Captain Glittersword, because I demand you join my crew!"
And that's where we left off. Before this wild magic tomfuckery comes into effect, is there anything any of you would like to do?
Well, I did just want to mention we actually have 3 wild magic surges because someone triggered one at the beginning, at the end of last game.
I counted for that. I did count for that.
Okay, never mind then. Oh, so then we have 2. That's fine. Just making sure.
Oh, geez.
Also, Tink has advantage.
Thank you.
Thank you.
After she declares herself, makes herself known, I look over to Brutalitar and I say, "Whatever I say, just go with it." And I snap my fingers and I disguise self and I make myself look like a pirate. My hat turns into a trifold hat, similar to what pirate captains wear. I get a little patch over my eye, which is the slightest little pearl on my eye, and a peg leg. And I say, "Captain Glittersword, we've heard great things about you from your compatriots."
I knew that you would. I'm infamous in these parts. If you can best me in combat, you could join my crew.
She wields her sword toward you.
While I do wield a rapier for my own protection,
Yes.
I must say that I am not much of a fighter myself. Perhaps one of my other compatriots can fight you in my stead.
I think Tink is a great warrior. She could handle us.
I can handle a great warrior. Let's go.
I step forward, lumbering forward.
Then I propose a challenge. You would like us to join you. If Tink wins, you join our crew. If Tink loses, we are at your disposal.
I mean, I already have a ship. Do you guys have a ship? I mean, I have like I already have a crew. I'm kind of established on the high seas already as a pirate captain, so yeah, okay, sure.
I can agree to this.
She sighs as Tig Strumpet out.
I think I can take you. On guard,
Great.
miss.
I pat her on the back.
She takes it's actually not bad. She takes a pretty formal fencing position with her wooden sword.
On guard, miss.
Do you have another sword I can use, or?
Are you not armed? Are you not equipped to do battle on the high seas?
I have a crossbow. I don't really want to shoot at you with a crossbow though.
I don't want that either. Oh.
I can hand her my spear. I'll give Tink my spear.
This is probably fairly comical because Tink is 3 feet tall and her spear is probably 3 times bigger than her. So she's just sort of like awkwardly holds on to it.
Tincture, roll initiative.
One sec.
If you can. I can roll it for you if you need.
I can do it. I can do it. I just need to wait for the page to load.
I don't have time for
19.
this. 19?
19? Okay, she's ready with her little toy sword drawn. What do you do?
I'll awkwardly hold on to the spear and just sort of I take the end first and I wrap it with cloth just so I don't know, and then I just thrust it at her, but to try to miss. I'm not trying to actually attack her.
Roll an attack.
I don't have a spear though. Should I just roll my attack?
Just roll a straight d20.
Okay, I can do that. I think this may be a mistake because I usually roll really well. That is an 18.
Okay, so with that kind of precision, you can choose to just miss on purpose towards Captain Glittersword, and you see her theatrically dodge out of the way.
You know that's for me, miss. Watch this.
And she's gonna lunge at you with her wooden sword.
What did you?
Got a crit 20.
That's a
Shit.
Did you
crit.
roll that 20? Oh god.
This 9-year-old kid
Yeah.
is.
That will definitely hit me.
What you all see is this girl charge at Tincture full speed, and her wooden sword just plunges into your chest. It hurts a little bit, but does no damage because she has a negative strength modifier. But how you choose to receive this blow is up to you. And she looks very pleased with herself.
As soon as it hits me in the chest, I'm just gonna stumble backwards and land on my butt and be like, ow, ow, I've been bested.
Do it.
She puffs up her chest and drives her wooden toy into the sword.
All right. You all seem very brave. Not so much for combat. But you can join my crew for today, and I think I can help you if you want. I know everything in this town, and everybody knows me, and everybody is scared of me, so you be my crew today, if you want to. I saw a dead body.
What do you know about the red brands, little girl?
The name is Captain Glittersword, first of all. They're awful. I saw the red brands kill the wood carver. right over there. There's blood everywhere. He was like, someone needs to stand up to you guys. You guys are no good. And they just ran him through, and just blood everywhere. I was the only one who saw it. I saw the whole thing. And I saw them drag his body into the woods. And no one's seen his family since. It was like 2 weeks ago. I saw where they went.
You saw where the family went?
I saw where the Redbreads took the body into the woods of Fell. That was a
Really?
wood carver. I did.
Well, is there any trouble besides that you'd like to talk about?
I mean, I know they stuck up Lionide over there at the Lion Shield Coster. I know they broke a bunch of windows at Mr. Harmon's house. It's been bad. They mess with everybody except the lady at the Miners Exchange.
Why don't they mess with her?
I don't know. I think I'm afraid of her. Everybody's afraid. I mean, obviously, I'm not afraid of her. Captain Glittersword's not afraid of anything. But, you know, I think everybody's a little afraid of her.
Well, I think she might be a good place to start.
Yeah, maybe.
What do you think, Captain? Do you think we should go talk to her? You aren't afraid.
No, I'm not afraid of anything. Redbreads are afraid of me. Like, as soon as I saw Thel stick up for them, well, someone's gonna stand up for you guys. I'm like, that's the job for Captain Glittersword. I'm gonna stand up for them, and I'm gonna make this town clean again. Your face is all messed up.
She points to you, Brutalitar.
Did you get in a fight?
Training this morning.
Oh.
Ran a bit aggressive. And I'll kind of look down at Tink as I say that.
Cool. You could be my first mate if you want. I know a lady who can help you with that if you want.
I accept the position. And I stand at her side, like facing her, like an enforcer.
This is the best day ever. Anyway, Sister Gorel, like one time I fell out of a tree and I twisted my ankle. And Sister Gorel, she said a couple words to me and my ankle was like, and then she made it like, so she might be able to help you with your face if you want.
Lead the way, Captain.
Okay, then.
She starts marching down the street in the direction of kind of the entrance towards town.
And I'm like Secret Service, like distance from her on her side.
So adorable.
And hand Lofin back his spear and it's like, I don't think this is the right weapon for me.
Oh, I understand. I was just wanting to see what would happen. Thanks for humoring me.
I'll trail back in. I'll trail back and I'll pat you on the shoulder, Tink, and I'll be like, "Nice acting. You ever thought about theater?" As we begin walking backwards, wherever Captain is taking us.
Just like slightly smile to herself, be like, that sounds nice.
So Captain Glittersword marches down the main street of town, past what you would call the town square, towards what you see is a little shrine, and it looks like it's put together through these old stones that may have been found from the ruins that this town is built on, but they're kind of beautifully stacked in kind of a neat and symmetrical way. And you see this woman in robes with kind of like strawberry blonde hair tied back in a braid, and you see she's got like this light blue cloak, and she's placing flowers along the shrine from a basket. And you see this kid run up to her.
Sister Gorel, my first mate, he's got a messed up face from battle this morning on the high seas. Can you help him, please?
And the woman turns around and looks at the five of you. Oh, good morning. My name is Sister Gorel. Well met.
Well met, sister.
Oh, you do look injured. Would you like some help?
I would step forward.
She gently places one finger on your forehead, Brutalitar, and you hear her just kind of like sing something to herself, and then you feel this warmth around all the places where Tink messed you up this morning. And you will heal for 5 points of healing.
Could I also be healed, please?
Of course, my child. She leans down at you and the same thing. You hear her like hum a little bit, and you are healed for... I lost my... Oh no, I lost a spiky one. 7 points of healing.
Thank you.
Oh, are you adventurers? And you see her kind of take a seat on the stones, and you see, looks like she's nursed some wounds of her own. You see her face is actually kind of battered a little bit. Or not battered, but you see she has like a big bruise right here and a split lip that's probably about a week healed.
Are you okay?
I've just been back from traveling, and it didn't go well.
I'm sorry. But
It was the red brands, wasn't it?
No, not the red brands. I was on a mission for a group that I belong to. If you all travel, maybe this is the kind of thing that you might be used to. I was not successful. Maybe someone else would be better suited for something like this.
I mean, we are adventurers, kind of.
That is a relief. She looks at the kid. You found yourself a very nice crew. It's good. She opens her cloak, and you see this little brass insignia inside. I belong to a group known as the Harpers. Have you heard of us?
Have any of us heard of it?
Roll a history check. Anybody who wants to have heard of them.
I can do that. Now.
13.
Oh, 6.
12.
So Tincture and Brutalitar, you would know from Neverwinter that they have their own base in all the major cities. So you would have run into them before. Similar to the Lord's Alliance, similar to the Emerald Enclave. They're a faction of well-meaning people that band together to try and bring more good into the world than there already is. So she looks at you when she realizes you're going to at least consider what she's saying and says, "We're trying to recover a spell book. I can't say what for, but it is of grave importance. The problem is the spell book belongs to a banshee. She did not take kindly to my visit, but someone with a silver tongue, perhaps?" And she glances at Geogi. "Someone a bit more kind-looking than I might convince her to give up the spellbook."
This doesn't have anything to do with Wave Echo Cave, does it?
I'm sorry, I'm not sure what that is.
Never mind.
You say a banshee, like a real banshee, not just the ones from the stories, right?
Oh, no. A very real banshee. Very vain, extremely vain. Not one that you want to say the wrong thing to, or she gets very aggressive. But it is possible to make friends and ask a favor of a banshee. We desperately need this spellbook. I could make it worth your while.
I'll whisper over to Brutalitar and I'll say, "Look, I don't know anything about ghosts, so there may be a slight addendum to the contract later if we have to deal with such things. We'll talk about it later." Okay.
Are we going to have to haggle your rate every time we encounter something new?
Wait, that you signed a contract. You can't just rewrite it.
I'll make a new
Binding.
contract.
I don't think that's how that works.
We'll figure it out later. We'll dot the T's and everything.
We'll take this to the dwarves.
Is that Banshee in town?
Oh, no, outside of town, along the Tribord Trail. And,
Good.
Coneberry, if you've heard of
Okay.
it.
I think so. I was possessed by a ghost earlier, and
Oh.
it was really, really weird. I'm still kind of freaking out about it.
I have heard rumor of strange things happening here in Fandolin since yesterday. I don't think it's Agatha, though. She's confined to just her patch of land in the woods.
I think it might have something to do with us, to be honest. It seems to follow us around. All these strange things.
Well, we've all got something.
But nothing, us adventurers can't handle.
That's very good to hear. She holds up her ring finger, and she has this silver, looks like a signet ring, and she says, this is a ring of Tiny Hut. I could trade it for you if you could find this spell back and bring it back.
That piqued my interest. Yeah, what do you guys think? Should we handle this Banshee?
I mean, I think we're already doing some other things, but we can definitely help after.
Yes.
I mean, what do you think, Captain?
I'm not allowed. I mean, I prefer not to leave Fandolin, but obviously I don't mind sending out my crew to go on missions sometimes.
Okay.
I think we should find Gundren, make sure he is safe, not in danger. And also, while we are here, we should probably clear out these red brands. Sister Gorel, would you have any fault with clearing out these red brands?
I think if you could clear out those ne'er-do-wells, you would be looked upon quite favorably here in Fandolin. Who is Gundren? Is he a friend of yours?
A business associate of my patron. He sent us on a quest here, and we found out he is most likely not in good circumstances right now.
We're looking for some kind of castle.
Cragmaw.
That's it.
I've heard of the Cragmaws. I don't know about the castle, but there's someone you could speak to in Thunder Tree that knows every inch of the land. If you find yourself in that direction, you could always speak to Rydoth.
Well, I'd at least like to keep this spellbook in mind. My primary objective is to handle the red brands, but I am interested in this tiny hut ring.
If you find yourself on the triborg, just keep it in mind, please. Oh, can I give you this? And she roots through her satchel and she takes out this beautiful silver jeweled comb. It looks very, very old but well kept. If you find yourself going in that direction, you could offer this as a gift. I wish I had done before, brought her a gift. It might have gone better. You could flatter her, but bring it back to me if you don't go that way.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Reach out my hand for the comb.
She points to you, Lofane, and your kind of homemade, natural, hippie-looking garb. Right off, they might be your kind of people. Bit of an outcast, but they know every inch of land around here. So if you find yourself going north to the Thunder Tree, I bet they could help you.
Excellent. I'd love to run into some of my people. Don't run into them very often.
doesn't mean they'll tell you where things are, but they certainly know. As we... Oh, no, it's the third one. As you are all standing around feeling, very nice speaking to Sister Grail, you feel a familiar surge of wild magic flow beneath your feet. Flowing through how many of your bodies? All of your bodies? Please God, no. What is this?
Does this affect the party and Glittersword?
I'm sure she'll be fine.
Oh no. Oh fuck no. Oh god damn it.
I'm so scared.
Bad?
Giant fireball falls from the sky.
Nope. Congratulations. Everyone gets to take a feat.
Oh, nice. Hey,
Yeah.
that's dope.
All right. That's one. I owe you 2 more, but I'm not just gonna back-to-back them. Because, oh my god. That could have been worse. You don't have to pick it out right now.
That's great, though.
I know what it is already.
I'm fine
though.
with it.
I'm
Yeah, for real.
so happy for you.
What if I
Ooh,
already
I haven't
know
even
this
considered a feat.
I wonder what feat Captain Glittersword will take.
I think, Captain Glittersword's gonna take the tough feat, so she's just gonna be unkillable. The plot armor's not enough. So Sister Garael, watching you all just briefly glow for just a moment and then fade out, she kind of shakes her eyes and like rubs her face a little bit, disregards it. Before you go, may I offer you a blessing of tomorrow?
Yeah, I'd love
Absolutely.
it. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Yeah, any blessings will help these fine adventurers along their journey.
You see her bring her hands together and just sing a little bit, and then glowing palms extended to you. She kind of like touches each of you on the chest, and you get your blessing of tomorrow, and you all get to re-roll your next nat one, because she is the goddess of luck.
Nice, thank you.
Nice.
You're so welcome.
You're saying something?
Red Platinum just gave me advantage. Yeah, even the playing field. Thank you, Red.
A little bit, yeah.
So, what is our plan now? I believe we know about red brands at the tavern, that the only one we're allowed in now.
And if memory serves me correctly, Captain here said she witnessed them heading into the woods.
I
That would be a
did.
good place to start the search as well if the tavern falls up short.
If you want to, for sure. And I know everybody that you might want to talk to. Like, that's my mom's farm over there. I mean, my roommate's farm is over there. And that's the town master's hall. And there's some new lady in there sitting with the town master. I think her name's Sildar or something. And then over there is the inn. And sometimes they have a bar in that place.
And she just starts rambling about most of the map.
All right, where do we go, crew? Brutalitar, my patron, as it were. Where do we go next, sir?
I look to Sister Garel.
Is it possible or any more healing?
I think I could do one more for the day, as long as the rest of my day is quiet.
I would
We'd really appreciate it.
Anything for a new friend. She uses her last spell slot for the day to heal you for 6 points of healing.
All right. With that, I'm going to look to Geogi and then look to our Captain Glittersword and kneel down and say,
Do we have your permission to go start clearing out these vagabonds, the red brands?
Yeah. I found a tunnel in the woods, and I think I've seen them use it, and I can show you where it is. It's near my ship.
I look to Lothane because I know this has been his niche since we started.
Pull out my quarterstaff and put it on just across my shoulder like this, and let's go, Captain. Take us there.
Okay, I'll show you. Okay.
She marches off behind the
Lothane
inn.
has advantage.
Lothane has
Hey.
advantage.
Perfect
Grazie,
time.
grazie.
Thanks, Pete. Oh, and Brutalitar, I forgot.
Pete.
Instagram, of all things, reminded me. I wanted to give you inspiration for your beautiful sheep role play. So if you don't have inspiration, please check it off.
Sweet, thank you.
Balance and
cheap.
balance in D&D. Who needs it? Not us. So Captain Glittersword starts marching behind the inn, cutting through like a broken part of the fence into the woods, and you can still see you're kind of within the perimeter of the stone ruins in Fandolin, but she's taking you further off into this wooded area. And if you follow her, it's probably about a 10-minute trek because she kind of goes the long way. There's a bit more tree cover around here, and then you pass this fallen tree that's now just a rotted out log, and Captain Glittersword points to it very proudly.
That's my ship. It's dry docked right now, but once we get it out of the dock, we are going on another adventure. So get ready for that, crew. After we take care of the Red Brand.
How old does this halfling look?
9.
Okay.
He's so cute.
She looks like a 3rd grader.
Do I know how old like halflings get? Do they get like human aged?
You don't know, but you can tell this is a kid just by like the way she's dressed and the way she acts. You can tell like she's not even a teenager yet.
I'm just trying to gauge how much of like a life she has ahead of her with like
You would guess a long one. Depending on her choices.
Okay,
not good hanging out with us.
yeah. I call her the blood of my enemies. Okay, the tunnel's this way.
And she keeps marching.
Do tell me, Captain, aside from the Red Brands, who are your enemies?
My friend Pippa and I got in a fight a couple weeks ago because she said she wanted to be captain, so we had a sword fight, and then I wanted, and I got to be captain, and now we're not enemies anymore. We're back to being friends. And other than that, the Red Brands.
And is Pippa part of the crew as well?
Yeah, she was my first mate until, oh no, she's gonna be so disappointed. She's my other first mate.
Look, and I'm like, I can be second mate. It's not that.
I don't know. I feel like you're a lot tougher than she is. I think you're a better investment.
Okay, I'll be first.
Okay. Okay.
She leads you a little bit farther through the woods, and before you can get much farther, you hear footsteps charging behind you, and then you hear a woman's voice panting through the woods. Cap! Get back here! Get back here now! And you see Captain Glittersword freeze.
Oh no, it's the Admiral. Oh god.
Get back here now! You have chores to do. I told you to stop charging off in the woods. Who are these people, Cap? You can't stop. I'm sorry. Who are these? Who are these adults? Who are these?
I give a slight bow and I say, my apologies, man. Geoji Dreamlove, these are my compatriots. Your captain here is showing us the direction of those god-awful Red Brands.
What? Absolutely not. Cap, please stay on the farm. For heaven's sake, we've been through this. I'm sorry. She can't follow. You can't kill any Red Brands today.
Oh,
She
no,
was-
please understand. She has no business being on the front lines. She's just pointing
Yeah,
us
I
in the
do.
right direction.
And you see Captain Glittersword's mother storms over takes Captain Glittersword by the ear and just starts to drag her backwards. She's like, "You're coming back to the farm now. It was really nice to meet you. I'm so sorry about whatever is happening here." Captain Glittersword's like,
First mate, it's that way. It's just past the bed. It's past the... Ow! Ow!
Okay, got what we needed.
she's
I was
dragging.
tempted to fight the mom, but that's our captain.
That's breaking chain of command right there.
Yeah.
Right.
You just hear in the
That's the
distance.
admiral, guys. We don't fight the admiral.
I'll come back for you!
You see, as you creep around the corner to the brush, you do actually see, it's pretty well hidden, but a stone tunnel in the woods. And as you do, let's just get this over with, you feel another glow of wild magic coursing through your veins. What is
Another
this
feat.
gonna...
Another feat.
Absolutely.
Another feat. That'd be.
I would allow it
bananas.
too, just because this game was broken a long time ago. All right, this is fun. All right, Brutalitar, GOG, Tincture, Lophane, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. GOG.
Yes.
My glasses. I've lost my glasses for the next 24 hours. You have disadvantage on all rolls relying on perception. Brought to you by Valma.
Okay.
I wonder who put that there.
You're welcome.
Right.
Scooby-Doo is in all the Mates of Fate campaigns right now. All right, that one wasn't too bad for me.
You've been initiated. No more hating.
Well, I'm gonna continue with my. Is GOG just blind now? Did something hit him
The
in the
fuck?
eye or something?
Guys?
Right.
Ah!
Hey, are you okay?
Something's wrong. My eyes are a little bit blurry. This is not good. This is not good.
I'll shape some water and spray it in his face. Be like, hey, this
Why?
might help. We'll wash out your eye.
Hey, maybe you just got some dirt in it? Did you...
Maybe
Okay.
I don't. Yeah. Let's just move on. I'm just gonna pull out a little glasses case. It's the one I use to try to see or write my contracts up, and I'm just gonna put them on, and I put a little pair of glasses to the tip of my nose. No, son of a bitch, it's not working. What's going on? Take them off, put them away.
Nailed it.
And then I'm gonna have my quarterstaff and start walking towards that little cave entrance. Like, we got some red brands to snag.
I'm trying to look
up at
about.
GOG, just be like, it's okay, I wear glasses too.
Yeah, but this is uncalled for. This is bullshit. I have perfect vision. I don't know what's happening right now.
Not
You
anymore,
have
you don't.
perfect vision. Why do you have contract glasses?
I try to give you the slow head turn and give you a dirty look, but I'm looking next to you at the rock. Shit similar to you.
It comes with age, man. One day you're
I'm still-
young, the next you can't see.
I'm still a boy, damn it. Excuse me.
Still a boy.
I didn't mean to get loud. We'll deal with this later.
Man, child. I have a map for you guys. If you want to enter this tunnel, it's entirely up to you if you do, but if you do, I have a map for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to enter the tunnel.
Gloria was.
Drip and I.
Oh, I forgot about Drip.
This is a little low rent, and I apologize, but we're still going to keep doing Theater of the Mind, but this is going to be confusing because of the layout of this map. So I just sent you guys a Google Doc. Here's how it's going to work. As you explore space, I'm just going to delete the masking, and you can see the Google Doc update in real time, but it's all still going to be Theater of the Mind. Not that there's going to be any combat on this map at all, but if there is, you can just describe to me where you guys are standing at the time.
It says I need access.
Oh, jeez.
Jeez Louise. Bob, you're embarrassing me in front of my crew. God.
All right, let's try this.
I got it.
The Admiral.
Is that working now?
Yeah.
It's an epic show up.
Bob. That's
Oh,
humiliating.
this is great.
Okay. So you start pulling back all the brush and overgrowth around this stone tunnel that Captain Glittersword led you deep in the woods. the first thing you notice, actually, let me update Syrinscape. Our atmosphere tonight is brought to you by Syrinscape. Pretty dope.
Thank you, Syrinscape.
Thank you, Syrinscape. What you hear, it's dark, first of all. This whole area, from what you can tell, is underground. And looking up, you see the ruins of an old manor. And you know Fandolin existed hundreds of years ago, and they're just kind of rebuilding it now as this frontier town. This old manor, it's basically gone on top. You see crumbling walls and a few, like, used to hold windows or door frames, but it's gone. But it looks like the cellar remains, or whatever the foundation of this place was. So you can tell that this is what you are about to go into. You can see off in the distance, this tunnel, if it leads where you think, is going to go underneath that manor, probably a quarter of a mile away.
What are we looking at, guys? You guys gotta let me know what's going on. I can't see shit right now.
There's a tunnel.
Do we need dark vision? Or can we see fine?
Well, you are in the tunnel so far, and you notice that there are, like, oil lamps every so often. So it looks like you should be able to see without dark vision in this place.
That's great, because last time we went into a dark place, not so fun.
Said the oil lamps are lit.
They are.
Okay.
They're...
As we're walking past them, I'm just gonna, like, almost like tracing my finger along the wall. I'm gonna try to manipulate the flames.
Cool. What happens when you do, Brutalitar?
I'm reaching out, and with my right hand, it's still blackened, like it's still burnt, which is still weird for a red dragonborn, and I'm tracing it along, and you can see me focusing on it, but nothing happens. Flame still flicker as normal, but you see him still trying.
Very cool.
As we're walking through these tunnels, I'm just doing my best to see. Do I see anybody? Do we see anybody, like, ahead of us as we're walking?
No. The only footsteps you hear are your own.
No. If I don't see anybody, then as we're casually going along, I'm just playing a little music, dee 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 dee. Trying something out here. I don't know.
All right. So can you all see the little map that I sent you?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So as you are coming in on the very south, this little tunnel underneath number 8. So
Okay.
before you even see anything or hear anything, you feel this cold breeze as you creep closer underground this structure. It feels unnaturally cold. Colder than what you were expecting for just a basement structure. You come into this area. This is dark. It looks like there are a few of these oil sconces, maybe far on the wall across from you, but it's pretty dark directly ahead of you. But the next thing you notice, not good. I think all of you would recognize it as the smell of decaying flesh. And it turns your stomach just a little bit.
Oh, who farted?
Excuse me.
I don't think that's what that is.
It's unmistakable, and I think the 4 of you living the lives you've led, you would know this, and immediately you realize, like, this might be a little stranger than what you were anticipating.
I pull out a little handkerchief in one hand, just, oh.
Yeah.
What is that smell?
So you see, as you creep in, this crevasse divides the cavern, and it's flanked by kind of 2 rough-hewn stone columns supporting a 20-foot high ceiling. And you see there's 2 arched wooden bridges that span both sides of this cavern. So if you were to go in, you would be on the left side of this chasm, and if you wanted to cross, you would take one of these bridges. No handrails. And it looks like it's a pretty deep crevasse down below the bridges, maybe 15 or 20 feet down.
Is this entire area lit up? Or is it just torches?
It's
spread
dim.
out?
This is dim light in this area.
And can I see any sign anyone's been around here recently?
You would have actually, on the way in, you would have seen footsteps. Dozens and dozens and dozens of mostly human footprints going in and out recently from this place.
Oh.
But the next thing you notice, before you even creep even farther in, is a sound. Not outside, you're not hearing it with your eardrums. You're hearing it in your head.
Hungry. Help. Hungry.
Again, not out here, all in here. You hear it in your mind.
Let's hear that.
Can
we
I?
all hear it?
You all hear it. I need all of you to make a deception check for me.
Deception.
Yeah,
Interesting.
not a save. Go ahead and make a deception check for me.
I got a 6.
Well, think is not deceptive, but I get a 12.
Okay.
16.
I also got a 12.
So, Lofane, you got a 16?
Yeah.
Okay. You all start hearing different things in your mind at once. You're not all hearing the same thing, but Brutalitar, you hear in your mind this kind of like demonic, demented voice.
I know what you seek. Glory Mane. I know history. I know stories. I know what you must do and where you must go. Hungry.
Tincture, you don't hear any of that. In your mind, you hear,
Little Tincture. I know what you seek. It grows here. Listen to it calling you. Frost Blossom.
Gioji, you didn't hear any of that. You hear,
Dream Love. Do you think she still lives? Do you think she would even know you now? What you've become? Would she want to?
and Lofane, you just kind of hear the girl from Ipanema in your head, like elevator music. You're cool. You're good. Your friends are looking a tiny bit spooked, and you're good, man.
Yeah, I'm like turning like almost like in a circle, like looking around.
I brush off the chills. Oof.
Are you guys okay?
So look. Yeah. Sure.
Well, I'm wanting to investigate, so I'm going to turn into a dire wolf.
Dope.
Whoa! Oh, that's a thing. Oh, I didn't know he could do that. Cool.
Lofane, as you transform downwards into this giant wolf, your wolf, Drip, immediately begins wagging just over the moon that this is a trick you're going to do twice, because he thought maybe it was just a one-time thing, and he starts doing that thing where he starts running circles around you, wagging his tail.
All right. Well, I'd like to wander and see if I can find these red brands, following the footsteps that I can see.
Okay. The footsteps you can see, it looks like... make a survival check for me with your dire wolf stats.
You bet. You betcha.
Hungry.
20.
20. These footprints are all over the place, but it's easy for you to spot them going up and to the left down the set of steps, your first set of steps there, towards 9.
Okay. All right, I follow the steps and sneak around the corner, sniffing around.
I'll lean into Brutalitar as he gets this guy gets taken off. And what is he always like this? Just turns into a dog and just disappears for a little while. Like, do we follow him?
It's relatively new.
And I'm just going to draw my sword and start heading that way, kind of still like looking around because something's talking to me in my head.
I look at a little taken aback by like, oh, this is a real thing. Okay, I get myself ready. Just
Brutalitar, as you step foot in this crevasse, you hear it again louder. Hungry. Glorimine, please don't go. I help you. Just feed. Hungry.
If okay, I'm going to try to. I'm gonna say,
Can you hear me?
Do you
so
see?
you all hear me say that out loud.
of course I can hear you. What kind of stupid question is that?
And I put my hand up to like GOG, almost like cutting him off, like Chidget.
You hear back only in your head. Yes, hear everything all the time. Can't stop.
What do you want from me?
Food. Just food.
Do I have rations on me?
Sure, you're an adventurer, right?
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to pull out some like rations and hold them up like to nothing, like just in my hand.
I have this.
I take I take one of the pieces of jerky in his hand and say, thanks.
Pull it back once he starts taking food from me.
Feed, please, please.
Where?
Throw, please.
And I just throw it.
You all hear this scrabbling sound of claws on stone at the bottom of this crevasse, and it's a little too dark for you to see down there, but you hear it, and then it stops, and then you hear...
How far down is it?
It sounds like it's a good 15 feet down.
I want to light one of my torches and drop it flare style down into a horror movie.
You hear a screech as you do out loud, not in your heads, and whoever is looking into this crevasse, you see this suddenly illuminated, singular, gigantic green eye, sharp jaw, jagged teeth underneath, gigantic, enormous hands with claws that are at least 6 inches long and razor-sharp scales along its back. But it walks like a human, like a golem kind of hunched over. And you see it grab the rest of its rations and dart into the shadows on the other side of the crevasse.
I am both happy and not happy that I dropped that flare down there.
What the heck was that?
You can make a nature check if you want, Tank.
Oh, okay, I can do that. I'm good at that. I'm very good at that because I rolled a 23.
23. You probably figured this out as soon as you heard voices in your head. This is a creature known as a Nothic. Nothics are a little weird. From what you know, they used to be wizards long ago that performs so much kind of dark magic on themselves that they lost most of their humanity, and now they're just kind of doomed to this fate as a half-life creature that only hungers mostly for flesh. But you also know, with a roll that high, they're attracted to magic.
I'm gonna chalk it up to my eyes being blurred, but did that thing have one eye?
Yeah, I did. I think I know what that was.
I looked at her curiously.
I mean, I've never seen one before, but I've read a lot of books, and well, I've learned a lot over the years, and I once heard a story from what do we think? I once heard a story from Eliza, and I think it's called the Nothic.
How do we kill it? Or do we need to?
I mean, it's there, and we're here, so I think we're probably fine. I hope.
Is that your go-to for everything? Just to kill it? Clearly he was just hungry. They were just hungry, whatever it is. Be lucky it's not chewing on your leg.
Yeah.
If it tries to, I plan to kill it.
Brutalitar, you hear in your head,
No kill, glory main. You're safe. This food makes safe.
What food do I have on me?
you tell me, man, you're an adventurer. You probably have a good 10 days worth.
Okay, so in that case, I'll throw another 2 rations down there in that direction I saw it running. Like, try and keep it away from the light since I know it's like a cockroach.
You hear more scrabbling and tearing, then retreating farther back into the crevasse. And then after just a few moments of absolutely disgusting chewing, smacking sounds, you hear in your head,
Can't help for more food. You feed more than wizard. Can help.
I think it's gonna take out some of her own rations and gonna cast prestidigitation on it, and to make it just taste so good, and just throw it down.
you hear more scrabbling, more chomping and
Not decay. No, not decay. No.
Okay, I'm gonna hand her another ration. I'm gonna say,
Make this one rotten.
Okay, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna just throw it down there.
you just see in the flash of the light being emitted from this torch, it like leap up and snap it with its drooling, sharp jaws. And in your head,
Little things help. No kill. Help.
I wanna kill you.
No kill. Will help. If food.
I mean, if you don't attack us, we're not gonna attack you. Is that fair? I think that's fair.
Yes. Wizard no feed. Not like this. Wizard keep hungry. No like the wizard.
I look to the rest of the group.
Can we pass by him and keep going to the Red Brands? Because
I'm not even paying attention. I'm looking for Lofane.
Yeah, I want to make it clear. I'm not in this area. I do hear things going on, but I'm pretty focused on what's behind that passageway.
So it sounds like the rest of us are able to just keep going on.
from what you can tell, this thing is down there, and you can just round the corner to avoid it if that's what you want to do.
Do you really know where the Dragonfly Frost Blossom?
Has more food.
I mean, I have some more food, I guess. Just throw a few more rations down there.
Yes. You want frost blossom. It grows down here. Here.
I don't hear any of these voices, so I'm just looking at these guys like, why do you keep throwing your food? Oh.
Can I insight check that?
You absolutely can.
That's a 19.
You don't know what the fuck a frost blossom is. He probably just heard the word in your head and repeated it back to you.
I think I'm gonna go now.
Will not kill.
Okay, bye now.
I'd like
I'll
to
be back,
bark to
maybe.
get everyone's attention. Be like, get over here.
What
I'll
is
bark.
it, boy? What is it? What is it, boy?
What is it, boy? Well, I don't know. I'm peeking around the corner so the entrance, I turned left and wanted to follow those footprints.
Yes.
And I'll kind of like lead you guys. You know, just kind of like follow me.
Yeah, he would be standing outside the entrance to number 9 on your map.
Right.
Right.
And I wanna, yeah, see what's in there.
Do you want to go in to see what's in there, or are you listening at the door?
I'm listening at the door first before I go in.
Okay.
See if there's, because we did see the footprints going in.
Yeah.
Drip and I.
Have your direwolf make a perception check.
You betcha. Advantage on wisdom that involves hearing. It's a D20, sorry. Good thing there's a
Oh,
little spooky sound.
Yeah, I don't like that.
But that's gonna be a 5.
a 5. This whole place is noisy. Like, it's hard to tell with your friends, like, yammering behind you. But anyone else is also welcome to make a perception check if you're trying to listen in.
Yeah, I'll get there and I'll try.
Sure.
That hurt. 13.
14.
I'm just observing everything that's going on with these guys as best as I can, and like instinctually walk up and I begin scratching Lofane behind the ears. Oh wait, forgot your friend, not pet. Sorry.
I like beg for a little bit more, just another scratch, real quick.
Oh, you're into it. Well, okay. I begin scratching again.
All right, yeah, I like it.
Did anybody else have a perception roll that I missed?
14.
14. Tincture, you hear voices on the other side of this door. You hear one high one, and it sounds a little pathetic. You kind of hear like, "Oh no, please don't. No, I don't. Please don't. I don't want to." And then you hear 2 kind of gruff ones, like, "Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna lay down like a dog. You're gonna roll over, and then you're gonna lick my boots. I don't want to please. I just want to go to bed. And then after that, you're gonna kiss my butt because you're an ugly piece of. I don't want to." You just hear this behind the door.
Behind the door. Can I see if the door is unlocked?
It is.
It's look back to the others. I think there's people in here. Should we go
Peeks my ears up, and I'd like to push through the door and
Excellent. Here's what you see, my brave direwolf. You see a room that's barracks. You see 4 roughly just very shoddily built wooden bunks, just heaped with dirty dishes and blankets and mess. It smells horrible. Like you're just hit with a stench of unwashed bodies, rotten meat. What you see now that at least Tincture was hearing, there's this little goblin, even smaller than Tincture, on the floor on his hands and knees, like, "I don't want to, please, I don't want to," licking the floor. And there's 3 bugbears standing around him like, you piece of shit. You're gonna mop the whole floor like that. And then start over when you're, "What the hell? Who are you?" And you see these 3 bugbears, probably about the same size as you, Brutalitar. "What the fuck are you doing in here?"
I'm gonna walk up with flames in my mouth and say,
We'd rather not kill you. Stand down.
Make an intimidation check for me with advantage because that whole flames thing.
"Alright."
Also, I'm pretty scary as a wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
2 wolves?
17.
Wait, I'm sorry, who had the 17?
Brutalitar.
17.
The one in back takes several steps away from you, Brutalitar, eyes wide, hands going to his hilt, but backing like up against the wall. The other two, you think you're gonna come into our home and tell us what to do? I don't know who the fuck you are, but you're gonna die right now.
Can I breath weapon them?
Yeah, go ahead and roll initiative for me, everybody.
Yeah.
Because he just hit the breath weapon.
For a 20.
16.
Oh man. Here we go.
That's all I've ever wanted. I just want to fight some bugbears, guys.
If I'm going to attempt to not to get the one that took a step back, I'm going to take that as submission, but yeah, the other. You know what? Fuck it. All of them know each other. Forget I said that. Wrong place.
Wrong place, wrong time.
Just don't hit the innocents.
I don't want to fight, but okay.
The only one not getting it is the goblin unless he picks up something.
All right, give me your initiative, everybody. I was getting my combat set up here.
Alatar got a 20.
Oh, that not funny.
Nice.
Or a 20. Yeah.
Joe, you get a 19.
Nice.
Lofane 15.
15. Tincture?
16.
Should I assume that Drip just takes a turn the same time I do?
Yeah, you can, He's still pretty new to you, so at least round one, I'm gonna have you make an animal handling check to see how well he does what you want him to do, but
Sure, okay.
we'll say like DC 10, we'll make it a 50-50, and if you beat a 10, then you can have him take an action, and if not, he's, you know, he just kind of like cocks his head
Just
at you.
do anything.
Just doing his own
Yeah.
thing.
Okay.
They all have their hands on their swords. But unfortunately, Brutalitar was ready to go. They didn't know to look for this, but the three of you did. You saw the flames and like this glowing ember color start radiating around the base of Brutalitar's throat. What happens, Brutalitar?
I'm just going to let it swell up in my mouth for a minute before just spewing out in that 30-foot line.
Nice. Is that auto damage, or are you rolling an attack for that?
It's a dex save to figure out if they take lethal or half damage. Double check.
Nice.
But I rolled a 9. And correct, it's half damage on a save. So either way, they're taking some damage. It's 9 on a fail, or 4 fire damage on a save. Dex saving throw.
Are we hitting the goblin?
I would have definitely tried to miss the goblin.
I feel like the
only
goblin's so small you would have been able to do that. All of them fail. All of them are taking 9 fire damage.
Correct.
Jeez Louise.
And I'd like to action surge. Oh wait, no, it's not my turn yet. I'll say.
I mean, I would.
This is your turn.
Yeah, it still is your turn. Like you're top of the round in initiative, so if you have a bonus action or movement, go for it.
Okay, yeah. So I want to go ahead and action surge, run in, and flying knee the closest one that's there.
Yeah.
Sick. That's actually the biggest one, which is good for you.
Yep, right there. Just flying knee. So I'm gonna make that. That's a 22 to hit with an unarmed strike.
That'll hit.
That's gonna be 4 bludgeoning damages. I just run up through all the flames and then just flying knee to the chest.
This bugbear looks at you with a startled expression, and now that you're up close, you see this one bright red eye with a scar across glaring at you right before you make contact with his body. The other half of his face has this ornate jeweled eye patch. Very fancy. Does not look like it originally belonged to him. And you see it kind of flap a little bit as you knock him backwards with your blow. Anything else for your turn?
That is gonna be it for me.
All right, Gioji, what are you doing?
Oh shit! Is this really happening? Oh my god! I start looking around. How am I gonna help? How am I gonna help? And I pull out my guitar and I start playing. Somebody call the town guard. A fire's burning up deep in Brutalitar. Whoa! And I give you bardic inspiration. And then I look over to the bugbear that just got kicked in the face. It's like, ha! You got burned and kicked in the face, and your butt still looks better. And I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery out.
Go ahead and roll your damage for that extremely vicious mockery.
So it's a wisdom save to beat it.
A wisdom save. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Does a 16 succeed? What's your spell save?
Yes, it does.
All right.
12.
12.
So it does not take damage.
And no damage at all?
Brutalitar does. Yeah, no. Brutalitar does take bardic inspiration, and I will back up away from the door like 10, 15 feet, get anywhere away from fighting.
Yeah. So you don't see him visibly wounded by your psychic attack, but you do see him just frown ever so slightly. You might have hurt his feelings at least, which is not nothing. Tincture, what would you like to do?
How far away is the goblin from me?
Where are you?
Well, I would have been... I was in the doorway when they all barged in, so I probably would have followed in. I don't know how big the room is.
You would... He's basically in that middle square. He's dead in the middle, on his hands and knees. And he looks scareder than ever now that a fight is breaking out above him.
Am I able to get to him and then try to move him away?
Yeah, if you want to.
I do. I'm just gonna run up and just like lean down, just kind of grab his hand, like, come on.
Can you make a persuasion check for me? Because he doesn't know why you're there.
Persuasion, sure.
And I think you and everyone else under the sun has banked advantage from all the channel points, if you want to use it.
I'm gonna use my advantage because I rolled a 1. Oh wait, I get to reroll with a 1, right?
Yeah, you have the
do.
blessing of
Yeah.
Tamora. Nice.
Awesome, then I'm gonna use my blessing. What? Another
one again.
Are you serious?
Wow. Can I roll a third time if I use my inspiration?
Sure, I'll allow it. I don't know if Tamora will. She knows what happened back at the Kragmaw hideout, and perhaps that's why.
Okay, third tries the charm.
Here we go.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Yay!
Ran the gamut.
It's deserved at that point.
From nope to dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You run up to this little goblin who's only about half your size. Like, he looked like he must have been the runt of his tribe. And you're like, it's okay, come on. And he looks up at you and goes, okay. And he kind of balls up to let you pick him up if you want to.
Oh, I can pick him up? Oh, okay, I'll try to pick him up. Going to make a check to pick him up, or can I just pick him up?
You can just pick him up. He's going to help you do that because he is terrified.
Can you just say pick him on?
I will say, if you now run out of this room, you can evoke an attack of opportunity from these bugbears. So is that what you want to do?
I could, but I am a goblin, so...
Yeah, you are.
I can get out of there without taking any opportunity.
Yeah, you are. Goblins are so cool.
I can disengage as a bonus action, so
Nice.
I can do that.
And you just scurry out of here. It looks... You ever see, like, a little kid carrying their even tinier sibling? That's kind of what it looks like darting back out of this room. Like, it's gonna be okay.
It's a Stewie run.
And this goblin just kind of like puts his head on your shoulder. I hate it here. Anything else? Anything else for your action, Tincture?
Oh, can I still take an action?
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, well, sure. I'm gonna just gently put them down, like put them behind me, and I'm just gonna take out my crossbow and I'm gonna fire at the biggest bugbear.
Nice.
Let's see what happens. Does a 22 hit?
next
A
episode.
22 will definitely hit, Dink.
Well, let's see what happens then. So that's 5 damage, but I'm going to use Fury the Small to do 7 damage.
And that is just enough for the biggest bugbear in the room. How do you want to do this?
Just gonna like unholster my crossbow, just like aim down the sights, be like, why don't you pick on someone your own size?
This bejeweled, eye-patched bugbear looks down at you. And it's the last thing he does before he takes a crossbow straight through the forehead and you see him collapse on the floor, freshly licked by this goblin he was just abusing. Anything else?
No, that's all.
Lofane, what would you like to do? You and your wolf.
So the biggest one wasn't the one that Geoji was insulting.
That was. You guys all targeted the same one.
That was my target. All right. Well, I'll grab the next closest bugbear, and I'll roll against a D10 to see if my buddy will join me on animal handlings. That's a 15.
15 will hit.
Yes, I got 2 attacks now. Okay, so we're both going to charge the same one. As a direwolf, I get advantage on any attacks with an ally next to me, as does a wolf. So we're both going to attack.
Yeah, you guys have pack tactics, right?
We do. Plus
You're like
5 to hit.
badasses.
All right, so we'll do 2 d20s. This is for me. So that's 15 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. And then that's 11 to hit.
11 just misses.
Okay, well, good thing I have advantage.
It's just so much
So that's
advantage.
18.
That will hit.
All right, so we're both striking at him with our bite. 2d6 plus 3 for the direwolf. Sorry, I got a lot of rolling going on, guys.
How do you think I feel?
2d6. So that's 7 from me, and he does 2d4 plus 2. And that's 4 from Drip.
Oh, jeez. 2 direwolves, normally so friendly when they're just palling around town with you guys, doing tricks and catching little bits of potatoes. Now you see before you fucking animals. Wild animals that can hold their goddamn own. Lofane, how do you want to do this?
All right. I would like to, I'd like to go after his legs. I'll charge the bugbear, grab his legs, and like try and pull him to the ground. And I want Drip to go right for the neck when they hit the ground and tear him apart. Blood everywhere.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's a straight up slasher movie. Like all of the barracks and the blood and the blankets, just a spray of red and viscera throughout. Good thing you got that goblin out because he was already like very traumatized from this experience. But you've painted the wall successfully by dismembering this thing with your faithful animal companion.
Are you cool with maybe an intimidation against the third one with this display?
I don't think you need to. I think because you guys already succeeded on intimidation anyway. Like he very, very reluctantly drew his sword, and now that you've dispatched his 2 compatriots and like his leader with nothing, absolutely nothing, he like you just see the sword shake and fall out of his hand. Oh, please. let's just talk. Let's talk. What do you say? You want to? Let's just. Please talk.
I look back to the small goblin they were terrorizing.
Yes, you should be involved in these conversations too.
Please don't make me talk to him, please. I'm so scared, please.
I'm gonna gently reach out my hand and just like pat their head. Just be like, it's okay. Like, We're gonna keep you safe, okay?
You protect. You promise.
I will.
Okay.
I'm gonna disarm the big guy. Take his weapon.
Nice. The last remaining bugbear, like, puts his sword on the ground and just like lowers himself backwards onto a bunk. What do you want?
And I look back at the group.
We came here for red brands, and we find bugbears.
I can't talk to you guys right now, but I'm sure you know what we're looking for.
From the hallway, is it over?
Yeah.
Put my head out through the door. Oh, okay, good. No more fighting.
We were sent to babysit the fucking red brands. Black Spider sent us because she didn't think that they could handle themselves.
I look back to the group.
We keep hearing this name. Tell us about this black spider.
I'm sorry, Maeve. I am way more afraid of her than I am of you.
That is your first mistake.
As I get close to his face.
Make another intimidation check. 14. You see him, like, hesitate for a moment. He's like, she's the boss. All right. She's the boss. I'm not gonna tell you who she is or where she is.
What can you tell me?
She's a drow. She's seeking magic. She's looking for something called the Forge of Spells. We're not supposed to talk about it. She sent us here to check in on Albrecht and his fucking red brands, make sure they were doing the job. And then, I don't know, after that we're going back to Cragmaw Castle.
I looked at the group
Weren't you
like,
guys looking for a place called Cragmaw?
Yes.
Friend. Well, now friend, because you're no longer our enemy. Did you place your weapons down? Where can we find this Cragmaw Castle?
I told you, man. You can kill me or she will, but it'll hurt way less if you do. Good luck.
I'm letting Drip continue to eat this bugbear. I'm not personally eating the bugbear because I don't really do that, but
He's a
I know
vegan.
he's hungry.
I'll walk in and I'll lean into Brutalitar. So what happens next? Is this the part of the interrogation? Are you gonna beat it out of him, or what's gonna happen next? I mean,
I'm leaning that way.
I don't think we need to cause any more violence here, personally. I mean, I know I killed somebody again. I'm sorry for doing that, but
I'd like to take a crack at him. I'll growl at him.
You can make an intimidation check, and as you do, Tincture, you feel this tugging at your robes from this little goblin who's like cuddled up next to you.
I've been to Cragmaw. I've been to the castle.
Okay.
He smiles at you, and you see the shaved teeth, shaved into, the crags, like the rest of the tribe.
oh, well then we don't need this guy, do we, Brutalitar?
I look at him, and I'm looking like,
No, we don't.
So you don't want to know about the wizard? All right, fine. Yeah, good luck with the wizard. That's your problem, man.
Do you mean the
I rolled a 16 on intimidation.
Do you mean the Nothic in the hole?
The
Nothic that lives in
what?
Man.
Mr. Creepy Eyeball? No way. No.
I'm gonna knee him in the face and be like, stop wasting our time.
Okay.
Tell us what you know.
Okay. The leader of these fucking kids, it's some wizard they call Glassstaff, because he's got a magic staff of glass, I guess. Super clever, right? Stupid.
talking about Glittersword for a second. I was about to say, holy crap.
Secret big bad.
We pledged our loyalty. Oh my god.
There. After Wave Echo Cave, the Black Spiders sent him here to just shake up Fandolin. That's all these fucking kids do. They shake everybody down. They're trying to keep everybody in line. And they're looking for Wave Echo Cave. What?
Where's the boss?
I'm gonna pull out some rope that I have, and I'm going to loosely wrap one end around my hands, and I'm going to hand this bugbear the other end. And I'm going to say,
You have secured a prisoner. Please show me farther around.
and I'm gonna just have him, like, kind of show me. Like, my hands are free, like, I'm holding the rope, but I want to look tied up, and I just want to have him hold the other end, and just say that he's captured me, if anyone asks anything.
You want me? You want to be my prisoner? And I take you to where we take prisoners?
Want to have a look around.
Oh yeah, I can show you.
This is a cool.
I can show you around, sure. Yeah. And he gets to his feet. Yeah, no, I know this.
I like this. This is good. This is good. You know what? You may have something there. I'll help out with this endeavor, and I'll snap my fingers, and this time I disguise myself up like a bugbear. I guess I can try acting for a little bit.
Very
If
nice.
you betray us,
Actually, I'm gonna look to Geoji, who's talking about playing the part.
just remember, if you break your role, this performance will be to die for.
And I'm gonna push him along.
Now march.
Tincture, this little goblin, just gestures to the barracks. I go. They don't let me sleep. Can I sleep?
Do you feel safe here?
No, I'm tired.
Oh, I'm sorry. If you want to sleep, you can sleep, but we'll come back for you, I guess. And then you can show us how to get to the actually. Just take out some paper. Could you show me where the castle is?
Is it a blank piece of paper you're handing him?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's in the woods. It's in the woods. I remember I was on the tribal, and then you went into the woods.
Oh, no. Okay. Well, if you can stay here, and if as long as you stay here, we'll make sure you're safe. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Am I overhearing this conversation?
Yes.
Do we have anything to form a sling with? I can carry him on my back. He can sleep. Because I don't want to let our only
And I look to the prisoner.
cooperative lead possibly get away. That's just my suggestion.
No one's sling. No, please.
Fine. Whatever he prefers. I don't care for two prisoners.
He scampers under one of the bunks and like hides under it. So he's not sleeping on the floor. He just like backs in the corner on the floor, hiding under the bed.
Out of character, I don't want to lose this guy.
I want to walk over to him, and I want to take out my my bedroll, and I want to just like put it down for him to lay on. Like here, you can, so you're more comfortable.
Thank you. Very kind. Thank you.
DM, can I retroactively say that when I disguised myself as a bugbear, I made myself look like the one that fell, the one that looked like the leader?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
He's wearing an eye patch, right?
Yes, he is.
Just like reach over and just take off the eye patch and hand it to you.
Oh, thanks. Just put it on, so I'm actually wearing it.
Very nice. Tincture, as you remove the eye patch from this dead bugbear, you see there was nothing wrong with the eye it was covering. Maybe you just thought it looked fancy. All right, where do you want to go, prisoner? You want to go meet the wizard? You want to go see Mr. Creepy Eyeball?
Why are you asking me? Ask your leader.
And I looked at Geoji.
Oh, yeah, that's me. Shit. Let's bring the prisoner to Glassstaff. Yes, that's what it was, right? Glassstaff, Glittersword. So many weird names today.
All right, it's this way. Just follow me. I'll take it right there. No problem. Any,
Insight check.
go ahead.
Squint my eyes at him. 14.
14. You have no reason to trust this guy. No reason to trust this guy. He knows this place inside and out, and you don't know, other than like 2 areas here, you have no idea where he's planning on taking you.
I looked at GOG.
I've changed my mind.
And I'm just gonna attack.
What? Oh, shit.
Yep. Sorry. This is happening again.
That can be a surprise round. Go ahead and just make your attack.
Yeah. We don't need this right now.
He was already pretty hurt from your fire breath, too, so.
17.
That'll hit.
Or was it with advantage? I'm sorry.
You
surprise
having...
round.
You... Oh, yeah, surprise round, yeah. You can surprise him on that, sure.
And that's 5 slashing damage.
It's enough to bring him to his knees. He's like, okay, jeez, sorry. Shit. Okay. I'm not going with you. But I can tell you that door right there, that's where they get drunk. That over there, that's the eyeball. Northwest part of the cave, that's the fucking wizard. Please just leave me alone.
I want to non-lethally go to knock him out now. Like side of the sword. Flat end.
You can just do that. Get him out of the way. Just conk him on the head. Then you hear this little goblin on the bed as like this unconscious bugbear whoop, right outside where he's hiding. Oh no.
Should we tie him up?
Yes.
The rope I'm holding in my hands that I was pretending to tie myself up with, I'm gonna actually tie him up with. And drag him in the room so that anyone passing by doesn't just see him or any other gore. So I'm gonna make sure that they're like just out the way, at least stacked in a little corner.
Fantastic. I think that's actually a pretty good place to take a break. Are you guys up for a 5-minute break?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Chad, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We have a lot of people hanging out tonight. We're so glad to have you. I owe y'all another Wild Magic Surge from our friend Blue Pitch Gaming, so that'll happen sometime when we come back. That'll be fun, but hang out. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Well, I'm definitely keeping the wild form route.
We
Circle of the Moon.
are
the circle.
back. Our players are trying to figure out what free feat they're going to take from the last charity Wild Magic Surge. If you're just tuning in, here's the fun thing we're doing this campaign. Every $25 we raise causes a Wild Magic Surge to happen in our game, and it's making things frickin' bonkers. We are raising money for the Trevor Project because we care deeply about preventing suicide in LGBTQ youth. Make a donation if you can. If not, hang out with us. We're having a blast anyway. But I owe Blue Pitch Gaming the last Wild Magic Surge, so here we go. And if you didn't know this, our Discord community has created the Wild Magic Surge table we're working on. So if you're not in our Discord, ask Nightbot, ! Discord. Get in there. This is the nicest group of people ever. All right, here we go. Okay.
Is that bad?
It is what it is. All right, same thing. Brutalitar, GOG, Tincture, Lophane, 1, 2, 3, 4. Who's going to be the lucky one this time? 3. Tincture. While you're standing outside this barracks room underneath Trezendar Manor, as you're seeking out these red brands, focused on your mission, suddenly it's as though this deep booming voice opens up from the sky above you, and you all hear, not out loud, but somehow in your head you're all able to hear it. We've been trying to reach you about your carriage's extended warranty. I'm gonna need you to make a Constitution check, please.
No. You said con, so it's just straight con, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Chat, if you were the one that put this on the table, shout out. What the hell is this, Ethan?
That's a
It was
9.
me.
That's a 9?
I did it. It was me.
I love it. You all hear this in your head, but you feel confused, whereas Tincture seems a little enamored by it. Tincture, it wouldn't have felt like a good idea this morning, but it feels like a good idea now. You take out your coin purse, open it, and fling all your gold and your silver into the sky at this voice. The rest of you hope. Will you hear it tinkling along the cavern? Nope. It just seemed to disappear into the ether. I'm so sorry, Tincture.
And money.
Just lost all your money.
I felt that. Oh, man.
I had 60 golds, and I have none now.
Well, maybe Lophane
Brutality
can...
has a bank.
Yeah. Lophane can lend you some because he put it on the goddamn Wild Magic Surge table.
I don't know what these coins mean anyway. You could have it.
It's okay. So, as Tincture just comes to realization of what she does, she just looks down at her coin purse and just falls to her knees and just starts whimpering.
I'm gonna go.
Why did I do that?
Are
I don't know.
okay? You've been very strange since the first cave, since you attacked me this morning.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to attack you.
Don't worry, I saw the strange ghost leave your body, but are you okay?
I think Elijah's gonna be really mad at me. She gave me that money in case we needed it for emergencies, and now it's gone.
Well, all I know what to do with those things is to throw them anyway, so I can't blame you.
Look at GOG.
Your next installment was in that gold. I'm so sorry for your loss.
In my bugbear form, I adjust my throat and I reply to you back, and I sound exactly like the bugbear that was talking a minute ago. It's like, I don't think so. That's my money you played with here.
That's really good. How are you doing that with your voice?
So, from what you gathered from the bugbear, who you wanted to have this prisoner charade into you deduced he was probably just going to betray you, he pointed to the door directly to your north. So, on your map, that would be number 10. That is where he indicated that's where those kids were. So, you imagine there's at least one red brand in that room directly to your north, if not more. He also kind of pointed towards the direction of like 11, 12 as being where that wizard is. But also the rest of this area is yours to explore. Where would you guys like to head?
Do you have any more rope? I mean, I just used the last of my available magic for the day to change it to this god-awful look. So let's
I have rope.
let's tie up Brutality, at least halfway.
I'm going to grab the rope and wrap it around my wrist, and I'm going to hold it there, and I'm going to say, "This is good enough."
As he's doing that, I'm gonna mage hand and begin actually tying him up in the back end.
If he actually tries tying me up, I'm going to resist.
What? It's gotta look real.
I said this is enough.
Nah.
I'm going to have fire kind of coalesce in my mouth.
Wait.
Yes, teacher.
But if I tie you up, would that be better?
I'd rather have my hands able to be freed if combat breaks loose.
Oh, but what if I tie your hands behind your back and I'll what if I also look like a bugbear and then if we get into trouble I can just undo it. I can pull it.
What about if my hands are behind my back and we pretend to have them tied?
Okay, I'm gonna start walking north and transform back into myself. I'll have my quarterstaff on my shoulder like I do. Dripping in blood is gonna be following me, and I'll say, well, I feel like we were able to take those guys pretty easy. I say we just head on in. What do you say?
I'll look down at Tincture. If you can transform into this, do so.
I'm not gonna be that big though.
I'll say we can say you're like my son or daughter or something. And I'm sure it's take your son to work day or something.
About the small goblin we left sleeping.
That's not a bad idea. Oh, okay.
All right. So if we're going with this disguise route, I'll join you, and then I'll transform into a bugbear.
Why do I have to be the only captive?
You killed. Simple. We'll just say you managed to take on 3 by yourself, but now you have us outnumbering you for this reason exactly. We'll say something along the lines like you wanted to see Glassstaff. There was a whole argument about it, and we eventually subdued you. Go from there.
Okay,
What do you guys think?
I think that's great. He's a big boy. He could have taken some other guys out.
well, we could. What if we make him look more injured, and then we can just sort of march him in there and make it look like
look,
Okay.
okay. Down it.
All right.
Like,
I'm gonna punch
out
him.
of me right now.
No. I get in front of you, like, wait. And you see me get like super excited. I'm like, oh, yay!
Take the dodge action.
And I pull out of my bag a long case. I was like, oh, I've been waiting to use this on somebody other than myself. And I begin taking out all my disguise kit stuff, my makeup and stuff. I just love doing this. Can I just? And I take a minute to make him look all bloody up.
I stopped taking the dodge action.
I love this game so much.
I think this will work.
How tall is GOG?
I mean, the spell can change me up to a foot, and if a bugbear is taller than my 6 foot, I would have made myself taller.
Oh, you're 6 feet. Okay, so I don't have to like kneel down or anything. So you can reach my face to do this. So
Yeah, so I'll just essentially just lay down, trying to work with my paints and my makeups, and then a little bit of blush that I have, and try to blend it in as much as I can and make it like, okay, yeah.
at least snout.
Yeah.
All right, make a performance check for me, GOG. Let's see how convincing Brutalitar's damage looks.
All right.
Hollywood actor.
Oof. Oh, that was a 16. 21.
Yeah, you look worse than when Possessed Tank went at you this morning. Yeah, not the worst you've ever looked, but very convincing. Battle
Why is
wounds.
that the bar that we like compare things to now?
Even worse than when your 3-foot tiny friend with a purple bow in her hair like kicked your ass this morning. Looks good. Okay, so we have 2 bugbears. Tincture, you disguised yourself as the little goblin that you helped earlier? Is that what you did?
Yeah, I like that idea.
Okay, how did you do that? I'm sorry.
Well, I have disguise self.
Okay, perfect. This... Oh, that's not actually work. So the...
DM says.
I'm shocked. Just kidding. I believe in you guys. So we have two bugbears, a goblin you already know that belongs here, and a prisoner. What would you guys like to do?
Didn't Lofane turn into a bugbear as well?
Yeah, you have 2 bugbears now.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry, I got a little mixed
And
up.
I can speak with you now. I say we head just straight north through that next room, through 10, because the wizard's in the northwest, right?
From what this guy said, yeah. And then I begin like handling Brutalitar. Come on.
I'm gonna look at him and have some flames coalesce in my mouth.
Don't get carried away.
Look, I have to deal the part. Deal with it.
Are we here for the wizard or the red brand?
¿Por qué no los dos?
Do you speak Gnomish?
It's Elvish. Come on, get your shit together.
What did you say in Elvish?
Why not both?
Yeah, okay, because I can speak Elvish too, so...
Yo, just broke this multiverse.
All right, so 2 bugbears, a goblin, and a dragonborn hostage creep up to the next door over. Do you want to have a listen, or do you just want to barge in?
I'm just gonna push the door open.
Okay. As you do, this is what you see in this room, all right? It looks like a common room, I guess. You see a large circular wooden table in the middle of this room, heaped with coins and jewelry and liquor bottles. There are like tapestries along the wall of brown and red, tons of kegs of ale propped up and tapped along the wall. But more importantly, you see 4 youngish humans, like early 20s, 2 girls, 2 guys, and it looks like you caught them in the middle of a drinking game. You can hear them like right before you kicked open the door, some laughing, coins hitting the pot. And as soon as you come in, dude, why are you not in your barracks? Ew, why are you bringing somebody in here? That's gross. Ew. Take him to the slave pen. Ew.
Shut up.
And I
This
can assume
one.
these are red brands, correct?
They are wearing red cloaks.
I'll say to the one that spoke up. This one came from Black Spider. Didn't know was supposed to be communicator. We kick his ass by mistake. Need confirmation that Spider was looking for him.
Don't know about kick my
I'm sorry. And she like puts out a blunt on the table. I'm sorry. You said he's sent by the Black Spider?
I don't believe I stuttered.
Okay, so why do you have him tied up? Isn't he one of you?
He attacked us. So we are unsure.
What? She stands up, and the other three stand up, scraping their chairs against. She walks up to you, Brutalitar. You remember her from archery practice the other day. You remember her ponytail pulled back. She's cut like a rugby player. What the fuck is he talking about? You came from the Black Spider. What are you doing here?
I'd like to approach her.
I just start looking around the room as she asks me that.
And say, we're not sure what to do with the prisoner. Do you have any ideas?
Brutalitar, she jabs 2 fingers square in your chest. Do you really work for the Black Spider?
Going to say in Draconic.
I'm really hungry right now.
Oh, what the fuck does that mean? Is that a no? A yes?
Your guess is as good as mine. I don't fucking speak his language.
Fucking kill him. Ew. She,
I'm gonna get as close as I can to her, and when she's least expecting it, I want to grab her by the hair and throw her down.
I'm gonna need everybody to go ahead and roll for initiative.
What?
I got beef with this bitch.
It was all diplomacy until I realized she harmed a squirrel. It's,
What happened to that squirrel?
Oh, I have that squirrel. I've got things for the squirrel. The squirrel's gonna have some revenge here in a moment.
Oh my god.
Squirrely
It's gonna
revenge.
level up into the, like, dread squirrel.
Sorry guys, my temper got the best of me.
Staying in character.
Love it.
16 initiative for Brutalitar.
And what is...
I also got a 16.
all right.
No dex.
I get an attack of surprise though, right?
Oh yeah, you get first round on this one.
Okay, excellent. So my initiative of 10 doesn't matter.
All right, Tincture.
I got 6.
6.
Yeah, I didn't roll so hot this time. Must be because I'm pretending to be a different goblin.
Yeah.
Did you say you have 0 modifier, Brutalitar, for your dex?
Correct.
So me and you go at the exact same time then. Awesome.
Oh my god, you are...
Besties. So what you guessed to be at least not the lead Red Brand, but the one in charge of this little group of shitheads, she turns around to go sit back down at the table. Her friends also turn to join her, and as she turns, the rest of you see Lofane's giant clawed bugbear hand sink into the back of her hair and throw her down. Can you make a strength check for me as the bugbear?
Yeah. It's an 8.
An 8. She stumbles, but you definitely caught her off guard. She's not going to take any damage from that, but she is definitely stunned. She whips around. What the fuck? You know you're not supposed to attack us. Glassstaff's going to hear about this. What would you like to do?
I don't care what Glassstaff has to say. And I'm going to pull out, because that's what I've got. And let's see, I'll roll for that. Roll the hit. Take a swing at her. That's a 17.
That'll hit.
All right. 1 extra die of its damage. At 5 plus 0.
Sarah, what,
So that's 5 damage.
what kind of damage is that?
That's piercing.
Piercing. That is not nothing. Yeah, you run her like straight right through the side, and you see her. Ah! You shithead! Clawstaff's gonna make you pay for this. Brutalitari, your turn.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to head towards whoever seems physically weakest at first glance, and the rope that's wrapped around my wrists, I'm going to undo, and I'm going to run towards them, and I'm going to try and wrap the rope around them.
Sick. Yeah, that would be the one furthest and back. Like, there was 4 around the table, so when they sat up, like, they are still near this chair. So if you do this right, you could tie them right out of the chair they just stood up out of. Go ahead and, You can give me an athletics or dexterity on this if you want.
First one, please.
Yeah.
17.
17. Let's see. Let's just see if he's feeling feisty. You can definitely just pin him back to the chair if that's what you want to do.
Yep, and I want to essentially, start to secure him because we need some questions answered.
All right. He is currently restrained then. You can quickly tie him up. Anything else for your turn?
That's it.
Nice. GOG.
All right, so we got one on the floor, one being restrained, and there's currently one more left.
There's 2 more.
There's 2 more.
Yeah, one guy, one girl.
All right, and you said there are barrels and crates and stuff sprawled about this entire room.
Yeah, there's crates of provisions. There's casks of ale that are tapped right now. There's all kinds of stuff in this room. There's also a table full of treasure right now. It looks like they were playing some kind of game before you barged in.
I will. Shit. I got faith in that. I genuinely don't know what to do right now. I'm going to yell at the one that's currently one of the ones that are currently not doing anything. The ones that haven't been in contact or interacted with, and I will say, in my bugbear form of face, this is you guys aren't the brightest barrels in the bunch, huh? Absolutely stupid. As I cast vicious mockery on this one.
That's fucking rude.
It's a wisdom of 13. He has to be now.
All right, let's see what we got. Oh, I'm sorry. That was an 18 to save.
Oof. All right. And there's nobody near me, correct? Or are they right now?
Are you still near the entrance?
Wherever we were to begin with when this conversation happened.
Yeah. If you look at the map, they were around the table. Lofane barged in. Brutalitar's kind of at that top left chair. So you can be wherever you want right now.
All right. So I cast a cantrip, and then I will bonus action. Yeah. I'll bonus action Misty Step.
Where are you going?
I will go to the toppest part of this barrel in the corner. So I'm just standing on it like it's my own little personal stage.
Okay, yeah, you're good, like 3 feet up in the air right now, kind of like perched like a gargoyle.
Yeah, just getting this for the hell of it.
I don't know what you're doing.
There's nobody near me that can provoke an opportunity attack, is there?
No, they're all around that table right now. So you have it.
Well, then, yeah, you know what? No, I'll reckon that. I'm not going to use that Misty Step yet. I'm just going to run this direction and just like little hop onto each one until I get to the very top and just stand there in like a very stoic pose, just like, and then I'll just reach around and up the loot materializes out of nowhere in my disguise, and I'll just stand there waiting to see what happens.
Okay.
This is amazing as a bugbear.
That's true. They look confused more than anything right now. Okay. That actually brings us to Lofane.
Again?
No, Actually, not quite. Yeah, Lofane, the woman that you just ran through with the ponytail, she squares herself up. Oh, you're gonna regret that, dude. She's gonna take a swing at you with her short sword. Does a 16 hit?
Armor class for a bugbear is 16.
It's still gonna be your normal armor class for a disguise.
I'm not disguised.
Yeah,
I
he
am a
actually full
bugbear.
on transformed.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
shut up.
She's actually making 2 attacks at you, Lofane. So she slashes in one direction, pulls around, tries to hit you with an X with the other. Second attack was a 21. So total damage on both of these is going to be 4 plus 10 points of slashing damage as a
Okay.
bugbear.
Right.
Other than that, she's just kind of like spit some blood on the floor. You're gonna regret coming in here, dude.
All right. Yeah, I take the hit and like, I'm ready.
All right. The second red brand is the one that Brutalitar just wrapped around a chair. So he's like, "Gah, come on, dude, uncool." And he's gonna start trying to like get out of his binds. No go. He is currently restrained. He's gonna stay put in this chair where Brutalitar got him.
Nice.
The third one is gonna take a look at you, Bugbear GOG, because you just insulted him. He's not sure why. So he's gonna he looks a little hesitant, but he draws a short sword and he comes at you towards you where you're spot on the barrel. He's gonna make 2 attacks at you with his short sword.
All right.
First attack does a 6 hit.
No.
Weird.
Why are you swinging at me? Rude.
It's like, oh, gross. The second attack, is that a 15 to hit?
15 hits.
All right. He's gonna try and get you like just across the jaw here for 8 points of slashing damage.
All right. Ah! On my face. How dare you?
That's your moneymaker.
And the second young woman who's kind of been out of it, very confused as to what's going on right now, but she's kind of trying to assess what the biggest threat is. Looks like the bugbear with the eye patch right now. She's confused because she thought you guys were on the same team, but guess not. So Lofane, she's also going to try and attack you. 2 attacks with her short sword. So 14 to hit.
No.
You just kind of like push her back off. I don't think so. Second attack is an 18 to hit.
It hits.
All right. She looks almost like reluctant to do it because you're so much bigger than she is. She closes her eyes a little bit, makes her second attack, trying to get you across your fuzzy chest. 8 points of slashing.
All right.
They're all staying put in this room. It's now your turn, Lofane.
Okay. Well, I'd like to continue on the woman who attacked me because I attacked her. And I will use my spear again. And swing. Fuck. I'm going to use my inspiration.
Yay.
Okay. $12.
Just misses. She just kind of like jumps out of the way before your spear can make contact with her tender belly.
Okay, I'd like to use my bonus action to make sure I don't have a flank on me. To move, I guess use my movement to make sure I don't have somebody on my flank.
Oh, no problem. And speaking of which, what's Droop doing?
Oh, Drip. Yeah, he's not happy about this. I assume he attacks the person I'm attacking.
Would he?
Do you want me to roll animal handlings on that?
I think the last one can stand. Since he goes on your turn, would you have been flanking for this one? Like, would you have kind of whistled for him to go around?
Yeah, the wolf would have, for sure. Drip
Yeah.
would have flanked.
So he can roll with advantage.
He'll roll with advantage
Yeah.
then. Thank you. And he'll roll a d20 to hit. And he has advantage because he's within 5 feet of his ally.
Nice. Tactics are so cool.
Yeah, they are.
There we go, about time. I'm looking at that's a 15.
15. That
Oh,
will...
excuse me, it's +4 to hit, so it's a 18.
Damn, Drip. Is that a bite attack?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, easily sinking his, like, iron jaws, clamping onto the arm of this woman that's just tried to stab you. How much damage is he doing?
4 + 2, 6.
6. She's looking pretty hurt. Anything else for yours and Drip's turn?
Drip is also going to be somewhat evasive and just like, like prepped, knowing if anybody's on his flanks.
With his paw looking at you. All right. Tincture, what would you like to do?
Well, Tincture hasn't been a part of any of this yet. I don't even think they've noticed her.
Doesn't seem that way. And you're disguised as the little goblin that just gets kicked around, right?
Yeah, I am. She's probably still in the doorway of the hallway, just kind of watching. I'm gonna attack the one that looks the most hurt right now.
That would be the one engaged with Lofane, the rugby player.
I'm going to attack her with my crossbow for a 20.
That'll hit, Tink.
Yeah, and then I'm going to hit her for 9 points of damage.
Once again, Tink the big brawler. How do you want to do this?
For this one, I don't want to do lethal damage. I want to knock her out.
Okay. And because that was such a skilled shot, you know that if you just nick this artery here, it will cause an intense, loss of blood. But you can stabilize her if you want to question her. So, yeah. Lofane, you see her drop.
Oh, shit.
And just drop like a sack of potatoes right in front of you.
Excellent.
Then I'm gonna use my bonus action to hide.
There is a million places to hide in here because of all the barrels and crates, but go ahead and make a stealth check for me, all the same.
Sure. 16.
Perfect. Okay, I'm bringing us back to Brutalitar.
Oh, right. So I am going to...
Hold on. Is there any way, since we go at the same time, that I can interrupt his going first so I can help him out a little bit?
I'll allow it if I see it happening at the MLM.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Bet. All right. I'll from standing up on my own little pedestal, I look down at Brutalitar. I was like, "You got this. You gotta stand out above the crowd, even if you gotta shout out loud. Till your name is the only thing they see. Gotta stand out till they notice thee." And get you another inspiration right now, since the other one would have faded.
GOG, I know you're giving Bardic Inspiration, but please go ahead and take Inspiration. I fucking love having you in this game.
Has he used his last one?
I would have ran out after... Yeah, the time would have ran out on... so.
Hearing...
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
That's fine. That's good. Good. Nothing. Go ahead.
Hearing my name in song, I draw my sword with enthusiasm, raise my shield, and I kind of jump left, right, left, and then I want to cross over and backhand swing at one of them.
Oh, hell yeah. This would probably be the guy right between Lofane and you. What's your attack roll?
23 to hit.
That'll definitely hit, Glory Main. What's your damage?
And that is going to be 6 points of slashing damage.
Can you add Bardic Inspiration to damage, or is it just attacks and skill rolls?
I think it's just a roll.
It's
I
just
don't think
a
you can do the damage.
Yeah,
attack roll
Yeah, I
or
think it's
saving
just roll.
throws or ability checks.
still pretty goddamn good. Yeah, Brutalitar, he is stunned by how hard you hit him, and you just cleave straight into this, injuring his arm and taking it out of commission. Anything else for your turn?
Free action.
Stand down.
Give me an imitation check with advantage.
All right. Nat 20.
Oh, hell yeah. He immediately does. Like, he just sees this spurt of blood burst from an artery in his arm and just, oh, dude. Oh, sure. Oh. Drops his weapon, grabs his arm, and then drops to his knees. Who? You do work for the Black Spider? I don't understand.
Now I have my turn.
All right. GOG, back to you. You had your bonus action. What else would you like to do?
Following up on that, I will. You said I have disadvantage on all things that need use. So, like, if I need to cast a spell, I have disadvantage, correct?
Just perception checks. I think it was just perception checks, yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to clarify that. Then, in that case, I will. This will be at disadvantage anyway because of the person who came up in melee contact.
Okay.
I will just look next to them, and I will just. And then I'll cast Ray of Frost on the one in front of me, so it'll be a disadvantage because of that.
Dope.
Ooh, 16.
That'll still hit you, OG.
All right, so that person takes 8 points of cold damage. You've met fire. Here's ice.
Yeah, go ahead.
And in case it comes up, her speed is reduced by 10.
Oh, her speed is reduced?
Until the start of my next turn.
Yeah, so what you all see, because I don't think any of you have really taken any damage at this point, the biggest of them has been dropped. One is surrendered, bleeding out like the artery of his arm. One is tied to the chair, and she's like, and you see her hands like frost over her grip around her weapon, and she just tries to shake it like, I don't need this. Fine, whatever. Ugh. She drops her weapon. Okay, you work for the Black Spider, fine. You work for the boss. What do you want?
I'm gonna like kick their weapons away from each of them, and then once I do, I'll stand back. And I'll look to the wolf.
I'm gonna. We're done with combat, correct?
For now, yeah. You're out of initiative order.
Okay. Well, I'd like to pull the squirrel out and talk to the squirrel with my animal talking cantrip and say, "Hey, this is the girl who was shooting arrows at you earlier," and see what happens.
I can't believe you guys remembered that you kept this fucking squirrel. Did you feed it this morning, Lofane?
Of course.
Of course you did. The squirrel has both in a cage and has plot armor. You see, it's kind of been curled up in a ball, like a very sad-looking ball in this cage with its tail, like normally fluffy squirrel tail, looking puffy. It's just been looking tiny and small, and you see its tail kind of... and then you see it make eye contact with you when it hears you say that.
Bad lady? This bad lady?
This is the bad lady.
I don't like bad lady.
Go to town.
I'm hungry for bad lady.
It stands up, gets ready. Did you open the cage?
Yeah, absolutely. Go to town, open the cage.
Those of you of sensitive disposition may want to avert your eyes as the squirrel suddenly becomes like a were-squirrel, all much like full of rage and confidence, leaps onto this woman's face, and she's like, "No, I surrendered! The squirrel just starts like slashing and nibbling at her face. She drops to the ground, rolling, trying to flip this thing off. You just see like a mass of blood, fur, swishy tail. Bad lady, bad lady, bad lady. It goes on for several minutes.
Excellent.
Well, this is happening. I want to just kind of creep into the room, and I want to stabilize the one that I injured.
You can do that. Yep.
Alatar just kind of there doing like this.
I
Squirrel.
I have a healer's kit, so
I'll jump down off my soapbox.
Yeah. Tink,
While the squirrel's doing their thing, I'm gonna transform back into my Water Ganassi self, so that that the woman can see me while she's being terrorized by the squirrel.
She's like, oh, it's you.
And Tincture, you don't have to roll for your healers.
So it just says, as an action, you can expend one use of the healing kit to stabilize a creature.
I'm gonna let you keep the healing kit because that was more for flavor. Like, it's okay to deal like a non-lethal finishing blow. So that's just flavor text saying she's bleeding out. But yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I think it actually has charges. There's 10 total.
Okay.
I think.
Well, it's a freebie if you want it to be a freebie.
Yeah. I'm gonna stabilize her.
Okay. You have. Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
You have one dead red brand now, one tied to a chair, one mauled by a squirrel looking. They're still going at it, rolling around the floor, screaming. The squirrel.
I'll try and stop that now for ease of talking. I'll try and pick it up by its tail.
Make an animal handling check.
I'm gonna hold him back. I'm gonna hold him back. Be like, no, this needs to happen.
That squirrel seems really angry.
Well, you mess with nature, nature bites back.
Don't fuck with the
What is
druid.
your goal here, Lofe?
That sounds pretty nuts to me, but
You can tell the squirrel about nuts.
I thought we were here for the Red Brands and the boss. How do you plan on disbanding them?
Well, I think this is a good start. Take him out.
They seem to be very young.
Right? Like they seem like. How
Like
old do they seem?
They seem like early 20s.
so I think they should
So the worst.
open date.
Yeah, absolutely the worst.
Do you plan on murdering them all or giving them a chance to walk away first?
That's it.
Why don't,
No, go ahead, Tink.
why don't we just tie them up and get the guards? I mean, would that be the best?
Fine. I mean, I just know this one in particular I had a problem with. Tie up the other ones. Get some more information.
I think you should tie up the other ones. I think that's a great idea.
Says one of them.
Yeah, the one in the chair is like, yeah, no, that's fine. You don't need to kill them all, right? Yeah.
I'm gonna start tying them up, essentially. Or I'm not even gonna tie them up. I'm just gonna ask them.
Where is your boss?
All three of them point to the north door. His office is in there. We don't know if he's in there right now or not, but that's his workshop.
Tell us about him.
His name's Clastaff. He's a wizard. He pays us 5 gold a week to just fuck with Fandolin, and it's the best job I ever had. He just says, like, terrorize them, and we do. We just shake them down because he tells us to, and it's awesome.
Very easy.
And I look to them very closely and I say,
The job is over.
But it's 5 gold a week, and if I go him, I have to be a farmer, and I don't want to be a farmer. It's the coolest job I ever.
Job or your life.
Okay, well, farming's not so bad. I just get to spend more time with my dad, I guess.
How much gold and treasure is on the table?
Yeah, I was gonna collect all that for you to reimburse you.
They're also eyeing it. Looks like you're about to maybe take all of their winnings from them. As you guys are counting that out, just offhand, looks like maybe 50 gold worth of coins and semi-precious stones and jewelry. Stuff they've stolen from people in Fandolin, probably. The other one that, not the one that was already tied to the chair, but the other, the other guy looks to you, Brutalitar. So you're not gonna kill us, right? You're gonna let us live.
This isn't up to me. It's up to you. Do you want to stay here and terrorize the town and die, or go find better work?
Better work sounds good, I guess. Yeah. Okay, well. All right, well, the slaves are over there, across the workshop over there. You know, just full disclosure, just because I'm cooperating, just so you know. They're that way.
Right, check. I want to see how cooperative they are, because I've been lied to. I'm starting to have trust issues. DM, look what you've done to me.
Trust issues.
Trust no one.
Is there a person who talks like this?
Are there other red friends here?
Yes. A bunch.
How many?
I don't know. I don't know how many are in town right now. But we have secret barracks on the east side, and then we're keeping some slaves up north of that. And to get to them, there's a room full of skeletons.
Skeletons? Why do you have skeletons?
I don't know. The skeletons were here. We didn't put them there. I think they just came with the. It's so freaky. But they don't mess with you if you have one of these on. And he gestures to his cloak.
Noted. And I'll walk up and I'll rip that cloak off them. Just put it over my body.
I don't want to be a farmer. Shit.
Looks like you don't have a choice, Fred. It's either farm work or death. I can't promise that he'll say the same thing twice. I would take this opportunity to tuck and run.
Or really anything else besides what you were just doing.
Let's be clear. When you leave here, you can go find your friends, and you can try to come at us again. But if I see you across the battlefield again, I will not extend this kindness again.
Oh, that sounds fair. Yeah, no, that's totally fair. Yeah. We're good with it. Right?
Squirrel friend says the same thing.
I'm gonna cut the one loose that's tied up. Or untie the rope so I don't cut my rope unnecessarily.
There you go. Okay, yeah, no, thanks. We're cool. We're cool, you guys. We're cool.
Okay, well, I'm gonna. Is my squirrel friend finished? I don't want to stop him.
Yeah, he looks like he has taken a huge hunk out of her shoulder, and is just retreated to the corner, and he's kind of like licking all the gore off his paws.
Excellent. Well, I'd love to gesture to my shoulder to have him come up on my shoulder.
I want to. Can I roll something? I want to figure out, is this a normal squirrel? Because I
that's a normal squirrel.
Yeah.
Sure. You can roll a nature check for me, Brutalitar and Lofane. You wanna roll an animal handling check with advantage since you've done the squirrel a big kindness and can talk to it.
I got a 7. What do I know about this squirrel?
Can I also roll a nature check?
Sure.
I got 23.
No, I'm not beating that.
Okay. You all see this squirrel flick its tail with a little bit of joy, scamper over the floor, leap onto Lofane's shoulder, and kind of look down like it's never been part of a wolf pack before. Kind of looks pleased with itself. Brutalitar. I guess this is what squirrels do. I don't know. I guess. Sure. Yeah. Might be a chipmunk.
Iron levels.
Maybe that's what it is. Tincture, from what you can tell, you've never seen a squirrel do this. You used to see him all the time in Neverwinter, like eating out of the noble's bird feeders. Lofane probably just has a way.
Is there any like daggers around the room?
Daggers?
Yeah.
If you wanted to search the red brands, their persons, you might find daggers, yeah.
See? Yeah, I want to do that.
Okay, sure. Yeah, you can shake them down without incident. You can find 2 of the 4 of them have daggers hidden in their boots. And I can also send you guys in our Discord all the treasure you pull off their table, but it's a decent amount. There's like a little ruby, a tiny sapphire, a pearl, some copper, some silver, and a handful of gold. I'll send you guys the numbers.
Sweet.
I want to take the dagger and I want to hand it to the squirrel. Be like, now you're a real fighter. Just like a claymore.
The squirrel looks at you, Tincture, doesn't seem to comprehend anything you're saying, and then looks to Lofane.
I'll take the dagger and be like, we'll get there, and I'll like pin it in my vest. Meanwhile, I'd like to shape water and like clean off his face. Kind of groom him a bit. Do the same with drip. Just make sure my guys are good.
They seem appreciative and very well groomed, considering how much battle they've seen today.
Prestidigitation the rest off. Helping.
So what you all have before you now: 1 dead red brand, 3 surrendered, cloaks at your disposal, and half of a hideout you have yet to explore. You know there's some mysteries that do need uncovering here, and maybe a little bit more planning to figure out what you're going to do next. But I think that is probably a good place to pick up our adventure next time. Don't you think?
I think so.
Yeah.
We have to know our wild magic searchers, right?
I don't think we have any more. I don't know. We've gotten so
I
many.
don't think we do either.
Oh my
I think we had 3 total, and I think we did 3.
You guys, this was so much fun.
But
This is a blast. I'm not going to do the whole, like, where can we find you on the internet thing. We're just going to keep it a little tighter this time. But we will have a VOD. Check out the VOD on YouTube if you're watching this later after the fact. Thank you, everybody, so much for all your donations to the Trevor Project. These bonkers fucking wild magic surges have been so much fun. Let's hear it for these awesome players. You guys are so good at this game. I'm having so much fun playing with you guys. I think we're good. We're good to say goodnight, right? Thank you, chat.
Yeah.
We love you.
Thanks for coming through.
we also had so many viewers tonight.
We had an insane amount of viewers.
At max.
Don't log off yet. If we have a friend to raid, I'm gonna send our love over to another channel if I can find one to go to. But like we always say on Mates of Fate, I don't know. I forgot to write it today.
Let's do it. I don't know. Woo.
I don't know. Oh, I forgot about the character art. It's so good. Oh, the character art slideshow's going. Okay, good night, everybody.
Bye.